think we're good to go. Check and see if the keyboard works because we had to take it out. Okay, so let me also give you 1 second so that it shows against the white background. Try again now. There we go, beautiful. All right, hi guys. كل سنة وانتم طيبين. Do you guys know what we're celebrating this coming Tuesday? What are we celebrating? We're celebrating the feast of the apostles, not the fast of the, we're in the fast of the apostles. We're celebrating the feast of the apostles, yes? Yes? Is it the same day every year, or does it change every year? It changes? What does it change to every year? The day of the week changes, but does the date change? No, it's the same every year. When is it? July 12th. The Feast of the Apostles is July 12th every year. So it's just like Christmas. When do we celebrate Christmas every year? Yeah, he's living in the Western culture when they're doing Christmas in July. Sibkum minno. So when do we celebrate Christmas in the Coptic Church? Thank you. Does that date change? Okay, same thing with the Feast of the Apostles. When's the Feast of the Apostles? July 12th. كل سنة وانتم طيبين. All right, so last week we started Shashvin Soap. We went over the words for this first part. So we're going to just go through the lahn to see if you got how much you guys remember, and then we're going to start on the Shirenes, because once we finish the fast of the apostles and we go into the feast, we start into a lot of the glorification hymns. So this is one of the biggest glorification hymns that we go through, and especially once we get into the fast of St. Mary, it'll be good to know these because it's beautiful when we all pray together. Yes? Yes? Doesn't it feel different when you're in church and it's more than just two people saying and everyone saying together, right? No? It's still the same? Badin, talk to me later. We'll talk about it later. You have a lot to unload off of your heart. Okay, Shashvin Soap. 1, 2, 3. Shashvin Soap emini evon chen bahitir tina esmo Can you guys do that by yourselves? Yes? Okay. 1, 2, 3. Ivan this time. Can you guys say it? Okay, let's try. Good energy. 1, 2, 3. Shashvin Soap. Oh, you guys forgot it. Okay, Meshi. So we'll go through this very quickly. Hey. Why is my... Oh, you know why? Beautiful. Okay. My friends, give me a moment. Okay. We'll go through the words very quickly. So that first symbol is a number in Coptic. 7, exactly. So 7 in Coptic is what? Shashf. So that first, top left, how do we say that? What does the top left say? What is it, girls? Shashf? Yes? Okay. Next line, we're adding shash, we're adding E-N-S-O. How do you say that? How do you say that? Beautiful. Next line, we're adding on a P. So we're going shashf and so with a P. What sound does that make? What sound? Shashfin sop. Very good. Next one. Shashfin sop. We're adding on E-M. What sound does that make? Shashfin sop M. How do we say that? Okay, beautiful. Next one. What are we adding on? Beautiful. So the next line we're adding on M-E-E-I. So we're saying shashfin sop emmi. Please repeat after me. Shashfin sop emmi. Beautiful. Next line. What letter are we adding on? It's just like English. N. What sound does it make? Shashfin sop emmin. Very good. Last line, we're adding on the yota, or it makes about the I sound. So what sound is that? How is that going to read that last line? One more time. For everyone that I come to say, don't tell me you don't know if we're going through it syllable by syllable. Please don't do that. That's insulting me and insulting the people in your class. So that last line, how do you read it one more time? Very good. Top right-hand side. You have, what do we have on the top right-hand side? Eeny. Second line. Meany. Third line. Meany. Very good. Fourth line. What does it say? Op and meany. Next line. Sop and meany. Very good. Next line. And sop and meany. Very good. Next line. Ashf and sop and meany. Very good. Last line. Beautiful. Next page. This one is very simple because you guys are super smart and you guys know this. So, top one, what does the top left-hand side say? Evo. What is it? Evo. Evo. Very good. Second line? Evol. Evol. We added on the lulla. Very good. Third line? Evolchen. Repeat. Evolchen. One more time. Next line, what does that say? Evolchen pa. Next line. So we just said evolchen pa, right? Now we're adding on the hori, which makes what sound? H sound, right? You guys are looking at me like I'm crazy. Hori makes what sound? The H sound, exactly. So we're adding on, we're saying ebol khen pa, we're adding the hori and the double E. So how do we read that line? Evol khen pa hi. Those of you in the back not saying, don't say you don't know when I come and ask you to read. We're going through it right now. Pay attention, it's on the screen. Next line. We're adding on the T sound. How do we say that line? It's on the screen, not on my face. Don't look at me. Evolchen pahit. Next line. We're adding on another T sound with a double E. How do we say that? How do you say that one more time? Evolchen pahit T. Very good. Last line, we're adding on the ro. So the P is actually the R in Coptic, so it's the R sound, and then you have the phi, which is the F sound. So we're adding on RF to the end of that. How do we say the last line? One more time. Sam, don't go fast so you don't confuse them, please. I appreciate you, though, very much. All together, one more time. Very good. All right, top right-hand side. How do you say that top line? Irf. Yes? Is that correct? Okay, next line. Tirf. Third line. I can't hear you. Heat. Tirf. Repeat after me. Heat. Tirf. Next line. Very good. Next line. Very good. Next line. Beautiful. Next line. Beautiful. Last line. Awesome. Who wants to try this one? Okay, but you're going to have to come up here because I don't have the words. So we're going to get some cardio in today.
Evolgen pa, evolgen pahi, evolgen pahit, evolgen pahiti, evolgen pahitirf, tirf, heat tirf, pahit tirf, en pahitirf, gen pahitirf, olgen pahitirf, evolgen pahitirf.
Beautiful. Please clap for him. You look so happy.
Evolgen pa, evolgen pahi, evolgen pahit, evolgen hiti, evolgen pahitir, tirf, hitirf, pahitirf, en pahitirf, gen pahitirf, ol, gen pahitirf, evol, gen pahitirf.
Beautiful. Please clap for him. Anyone else want to try? Yeah? You're going to have to come up here. No. Hide. Give her the keyboard. Come. Quick. I have 1 hour with you guys, and I have strict rules to get through a certain amount with you guys today.
Evolgen pa, evolgen pahi, evolgen pahit, evolgen pahiti, evolgen pahitir, tirf, hitir, pahitir, en pahitir, gen pahitir, ol gen pahitir, evol gen pahitir.
Beautiful. Please clap for her. Anyone else want to try before I shift to the... You want to try? Come. I'm sorry. I'm stuck to the wall. I'm just curious who put the mic in the flashlight, but anyway.
Evolgen pa, evolgen pahi, evolgen pahit, evolgen pahiti, evolgen pahitirf, tirf, hitirf, pahitirf, en pahitirf, gen pahitirf, ol gen pahitirf, evol gen pahitirf.
Beautiful. Thank you. Please clap for him. That's weak. Thank you. You want to try?
Evolgen pa, evolgen pahi, evolgen pahit, evolgen pahiti, evolgen pahit tirf, tirf, hit tirf, pahit tirf, en pahit tirf, gen pahit tirf, olgen pahit tirf, evolgen pahit tirf.
Please clap for him. Okay. Next page. So, we're starting again. No. Go back. Thank you. First one, top line. You have a T, an N, and an A. What sound does that make? What sound does that make? Tina. I know, it sounds funny. It's okay. Next line. We're adding on the sima. So you're having the S sound with a jinkim on top, which does what for a consonant? adds an E in front of the consonant. So we're saying T-N-A, and now we're adding on E-S. How do we say that? T-na-S. Exactly, very good. Next line. What are those letters that we're adding on? What sounds do they make? Exactly, we're adding on the M sound and the double O. So we're adding on M, double O. What sound does that line make? Third line? Very good. Next line, what are we adding on? Beautiful. You're saying the E by itself. Why? There's a jinkum on top. Very good. Next line, what sound are we adding on? T, na, es, mo, e, pek. Please repeat. Those of you in the back who say you don't know, this is where we go over it. Please pay attention. Ti, na, es, mo, e, pek. Beautiful. Next line. What are the two letters that we're adding on? What sound do they make? Ra. So we're adding on the ro, which looks like a P, but is an R in Coptic, and the A. So that line, repeat after me, is Ti, na, es, mo, e, pek, ra. Beautiful. Last line. We're adding on one letter. How do you read that last line? Beautiful. Now, top right-hand side. How do we say that top line? Ron. Next line. Ekran. Very good. Next line. Pekran. Very good. Next line. Pekran. Next line. Mo e pekran. Beautiful. Next line. Esmo e pekran. Awesome. Next line. Na esmo e pekran. Last line. Excellent. Who wants to try saying this one? I want a couple of new hands. New hands, new hands, new hands. New hands. Anyone want to try? Are you just busy talking in my class in the back? No, I need to hear you. How can I hear you without the mic? That you know that's not an excuse, Maya. It's either use the mic or no. I'll come to you later, don't worry. Who's gonna try? Who's gonna try? You wanna try? Come. I don't have the wireless, I'm sorry. I'm stuck to the wall. But it's okay. First world problems, right? Good cardio, good cardio.
Tina, Tina es, Tina esmo, Tina esmo e, Tina esmo e pek, Tina esmo e pek ra, Tina esmo e pek ran, Ran, ekran, pekran, epekran, mo epekran, esmo epekran, na esmo epekran, Tina esmo epekran.
Beautiful, thank you. Please clap for him. You know, it's really awesome. If you're not coming up here to say, but someone else is brave enough to try it, you should doubly clap for them because that's awesome when someone else does it.
Tina, Tina es mo, Tina esmo e, Tina esmo e pek, Tina esmo e pekra, Tina esmo e pekran, Ran ekran, pekran e pekran, mo e pekran, esmo e pekran, na esmo e pekran, Tina esmo e pekran.
Beautiful, thank you. Please clap. Do you want to? Yes, come. Oh, you look happier this time. I'm so excited.
Tina, Tina es, Tina esmo, Tina esmo e, Tina esmo epek, Tina esmo epekra, Tina esmo epekran, Ran ekran, pekran, epekran, mo epekran, mo, oh, esmo epekran, esmo epekran, non esmo epekran. I'm still not there. Tina esmo epekran.
Beautiful, thank you. Please clap for him. You want to try? Come.
Tina es, Tina esmo, Tina esmo e, Tina esmo bekra, ebek, Tina esmo bekra, Tina esmo bekra, ران إكران بكران بكران مو بكران اسمه بكران نا اسمه بكران تينا اسمه بكران.
Beautiful. Please clap for her. Thank you. You want to try? Come. Come. Don't be shy. It's like he's walking on the red carpet. He's so excited. Thank you.
Tina smo re, Tina smo esmo rek, Tinas esmo rek eprekra, Tinas esmo epekran, pan ekran, epekran, pekran, epekran, mo epekran, esmo epekran, na esmo epekran, Tina esmo epekran.
Beautiful. Thank you. Please clap for him. Anyone else want to try before we shift to the next page? Anyone else? Anyone else? Okay, ماشي. Next page. ماشي. Okay. All right. So, the first line, you have the P, which looks like the pi symbol, so it's the P sound. And then you have the chima, which makes the ch sound. Abuna always used to tell us when we were younger that it looks like the train with like the steam coming out of the top. So what sound does the train make? Ch, ch, ch. Exactly, and the Epsi is the cat's face. When we come across it, I'll remind you. So we're saying P, and we have the chima, which makes what sound? Ch. So like the CH sound, and you have O. What sound does the first line say? Epcho, exactly. Second line, we're adding on the I sound at the end. How do we say the second line? Epchoi, very good. Next line, we're adding on the S sound. How do we say the third line? Epchois, very good. Next line, you're adding on the M, but the M has a jinkim on top, which means what for a consonant? An E in front of it, very good. So it's E-M-P-I. How do we say that? Very good. A little bit louder. How do we say it? Choice MP. Please repeat. You guys are, where's the screen over there? You're all looking at each other. Where's the screen over there? The screen is that way, right? Okay, just making sure. I forget sometimes. Thank you. All right, next line. We have choice MP. What are we adding on? E. What does the E have on top of it? Jinkim. What does the jinkim do on a vowel? You say it by itself. Exactly. So how do we say that line? Very good. Choice MP. Please repeat. Very good. Next line. We're adding on the P with the E on top because we have the jinkim on top of the P. So how do we say that line? Very good. Choice MP. Please repeat. Very good. Next line. We're adding on T double E. How do we say that line? Choice MP T. Please repeat. Very good. Last line, we're adding on the R and the F. So how do we say the whole line? One more time. Choice MP tirf. Repeat. Very good. All right, top right hand side. How do we say that first line? Irf. Second line. Tirf. Very good. Third line. Tirf. Very good. Next line. Tirf. Very good. Next line. Tirf. Very good. Next line. A little bit louder over here, girls. A little bit louder. How do we say that line? M-P-A-F tirf. Thank you. Say that one more time. M-P-A-F tirf. Very good. Next line. How do we say the next line? Beautiful. Ois, M-P-A-F tirf. Please repeat. Very good. Last line. All together, how do we say it? Beautiful. Who wants to try it? Same hands, same hands. Do I have any new hands? Anyone else want to try? Do you want to try? Same hand, برضو, بس come on. Come on, come on. Come try. Anyone, someone new, someone new. If not, I'll just go straight to my same people. At least I know you guys will be saying during liturgy. You want to try?
Epsho, Epshoy, Epshois, Epshois MP, Epshois MPA, Epshois MPA, Epshois MPA EPT, Epshois MPA EPTIRF, IRF, TIRF, EPTIRF, EPTIRF, PA EPTIRF, MPA EPTIRF, OIS MPA EPTIRF, Epshois MPA EPTIRF.
Beautiful. Please clap for him. Thank you. Who else wants to try? Who else wants to try? Anyone else want to try? Come, come. Fast, 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 fast. If it reaches, you break my cord though, you're going to have to answer to Abuna. I want to hear you. Don't hold it in for invisible law.
Is it A?
Choi. Choi. There's no jinkum there, so
Choi. Choi A. Choi S. Choice. Choice MP. Choice MPA. Choice MPA. F. Choice Choice MPAFT. Choice MPAF TIRF.
beautiful.
IRF. TIRF. F TIRF. AF TIRF.
You know what?
PAF TIRF.
Beautiful.
MPAF TIRF. OIS MPAF TIRF. Choice MPAF Choice MPAF TIRF.
Beautiful. Please clap for her. See, that wasn't as bad as you thought it would be. Come, Sam. Come. The talking is starting to get louder. If you're not here to learn, that's fine. It's your loss. Do not interrupt my class. If you have a conversation, take it outside. Please. Thank you.
Epsho, Epshoi, Epshoi, oh, Epshoi, Epshois, Epshois,
Are you running a marathon? بالراحة. Who are you running from? Who are you running from?
No, I'm running for president.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Epshois, Epshois, MP, Epshois, MPE, Epshois, MPE, EP, Epshois, MPAFT, Epshois, MPAFT, TIRF, IRF, TIRF, EPTIRF, EPTIRF, PAFTIRF, MAFTIRF, MPAFTIRF, OIS, MPAFTIRF, Epshois, MPAFTIRF.
Beautiful. Please clap for him. Next page. Okay, so I'm going to go back. All right, so now we've gone through the words. Now we're going to put it with the lahn. So now when I ask you guys to say the lahn, no one says they don't know. So one more time. Shashfin soap and mini. Please repeat. Shashfin soap and mini. Evol chen pa hit tirf. Tina esmo pekran. Ep choisem pi ep tirf. Beautiful. We're going to put it with the lahn. Shashfen sopem mini evol chen pahitir. بس كده. From the top. 1, 2, 3. Shashfen sopem mini chen pahitir. Again. Shashfen sopem mini evol chen pahitir. Again. Shashfen. Tina esmo epekaraneb choice MP eptirf. Tin esmo epekaraneb choice MP eptirf. From the top. Shashf and sop emini evol chan pahitirf. Tina esmo epekraneb choice MP. One more time by yourselves. 1, 2, 3. Very good. One more time, a little bit louder. 1, 2, 3. Who wants to try saying it? With the lahn. With the lahn. Who wants to try saying it with the lahn? Do you want to try saying it with the lahn? Okay.
Shashven sonem mini evolchem bahiter. Tina esmo bekran choice MB eptirf.
Beautiful. Please clap for her. Who else wants to try? Who else wants to try? You want to try? Okay. And then once you're done, pass it to Ivan, okay?
Shashven sopem mini evolchem pahit tirf. Tina esmo epekran epshois MP eptirf.
Beautiful. Please clap for him.
Shashfin sopim mini evolchen pahit tirftina esmo epekran epshois MP eptirf.
Do you wear a Fitbit? Because I've given you so many steps this evening. You're welcome.
Shashfin sopem Shashvin sopem mini evolchen pahitirf. Hianesmo epekron ep choice MP eptirf.
Beautiful. Please clap for him. Who else wants to try? Anyone else want to try? No? بس كده مفيش حد تاني حافظ. كلكم كده قاعدين decoration. Beautiful. At least the church looks beautiful. All right, so we're going to say it all together, then we're going to shift on to the next one. Nice and loud, like you mean it. You're praising God. These are glorification hymns. When we glorify, we're happy. Our hearts are happy. When we're happy, we praise in a happy, joyful tone. 1, 2, 3. Shashvin sopem mini evol chan pahitir. Tina esmo epekarane choice MP. One more time, لوحديكم. Shashvin sop. Beautiful. Okay. So Buna wanted us to skip over these, and we're going to go straight into this. So most of this lahn is all about praising, right? So we're going to be hearing Shirine Maria all the time. This part should be the easiest part. I think at the end of this, if you learn nothing in this whole lahn, you will know this line. You will see this line throughout this lahn at least almost 100 times. So, how do we say that first line? She. So, who can tell me about that top letter? Who can tell me about that top letter? What's the name of that letter? No, it's not Exi. No one knows? Are you eating or bun? Stop eating or bun in my class. Save or bun for after. No, you can't bribe me. All right, we can say this letter 3 ways. Do we know how to say this? Or no? Yes? Do you know the rule? No? Okay. And there's way too much talking that I'm not going to waste my time right now. Next week I'll go over it when I have a little bit more attention. First line, how do we say it? She. Next line. Next line. Shere. Next line. Sherene. Next line. Sherene ma. Next line. Sherene mari. Last line. Sherene Maria. Who's heard that before in the church? Do we go to the same church if you didn't raise your hand? Do we go to the same church or no? We didn't hear it? Thanks. For those of you who were paying attention, raise your hand. Thank you. Next, on the opposite side, how do you say the first line on the top right? Eya. Eya. Next line. Next line. Areya. Next line. Mareya. Next line. Ne Mareya. Next line. Re ne Maria, next line. Ere ne Maria, next line. Beautiful. Who wants to try? Come. Yes. You're the only one raising your hand, and I don't have the cordless. I'm sorry. Very simple, very easy. We say this line so many times in this lahn.
She, sher, shere, sherene, sherene ma, sherene mare, sherene mareya, eya, reya, areya, mareya, ne mareya, re ne mareya, ere ne mareya, sherene mareya.
Beautiful. Thank you. Please clap for her. Who else wants to try? Do you want to? Nice try. Nice try. You just want more steps. Anyone else want to try? Anyone else want to try? Anyone else want to try? New hands, new hands, new hands. Anyone else want to try? Really? It's so simple. Come. I feel like I had to convince him a little bit right there.
She, sher, shere, sherene, sherene ma, sherene mari, sherene Maria, eya, reya, areya, Maria, nema Maria, rine Maria, ere Maria, sherene Maria.
Beautiful. Please clap for him. Anyone else want to try? Anyone else? Anyone else? Give me new. You want to try? You already but you already said though, right? You already said once? You're the only two who said and her, and her. That's it. I want new hands, new hands, new hands. Anyone else? It's the easiest line in the whole lahn. We say it all the time. You want to try? Do you want to try? Come. I'm stuck to the wall. If you're not actively saying that you want to say, I would appreciate the talking be cut down. Thank you.
She, sher, shere, sherene, shere, where am I? Sherene, sherene ma, sherene mari, sherene mareya, eya, reya, areya, mareya, ni mareya, re ni mareya, eri ni mareya, shere ni mareya.
Beautiful. Very good. Thank you. Please clap. Anyone else want to try before I shift to the next line? New hands, new hands. تعالي. Guys, please don't make me repeat it. Please do not ask me, please do not force me to ask multiple times. If you are not here to learn, please do not distract anyone else from learning. Please be respectful of the people in the church trying to learn. You don't want to learn? That's on you. Once you stop someone else from learning because you're distracting them, that is a sin on you because now you're keeping them from edifying themselves. Do not do that to yourself. If you're looking to have a conversation, you're welcome to go take it outside. Please do not speak in here. I can't hear them and they're right next to me.
Eya, reya, areya, mareya, ne, mareya, re, ne, mareya, ne, mareya, shere, ne, mareya.
Beautiful, thank you. Next page. She was trying to sabotage you, that's why. Next page, next page. Oh, next page, next page. All right. Now we're taking it into some of the praises. So, Shere ne mareya means hail to you, O Mary. So as we say hail to you, O Mary, every time we make mention of one of the saints or we make mention of one of the beautiful things that happen in the church. So this is one of the first ones we're doing. So first line, we have the P with a jinkim on top, which means what? E on top of it. So we're saying E, P, we have a sima, which is the S sound, and then, if you don't stop turning my page, and then you have the O sound. So we're saying E, P, S, O. How do you say that together? Epso. Very good. Next line, you're adding on the T. How do you say that? Sorry, it's not just the regular T. It's like the hard T. So we're saying Epso T. Very good. Next line. What letters? Those are like English letters. What letters are those? N-A, exactly. So how do you say that sound? Add it on with what we just said. Exactly. So we have the N has a jinkim, so there's an E on top of it. So how do we say that line? Epsoti N-A. Very good. Next line. How do we say the next line? Epsoti en-ada. Beautiful. Next line, we're adding on that letter that looks like an M and it sounds like an M as well. How do we say that line? Does that sound like a name that we know? Adam, exactly. So we're saying Adam. Epsoti en-adam. En-adam, that's Adam. All right, next line. Epsoti en-adam. What's the next sound? Pen. P-E-N. Pen. Next line, we're saying Epsoti en-adam. Penyo. Penyo. You have the yota and the o sound together. So we're saying Epsoti en-adam penyo. I can't hear you. Please stop talking unless you're repeating after me. Epsoti en-adam penyo. Very good. Last line. We're adding on the T that you guys wanted to say in the first word. How do we say that last line? Penyot. Very good. How do we say the whole line? Maratanya? All right. Top right-hand side. How do we say that first line? Ot. Next line. Yot. Very good. Next line. Enyot. Next line. Penyot. Very good. Next line. Dam penyot. Next line. Very good. Adam penyot. Next line. Beautiful. And Adam penyot. Last line. مرة تانية مع بعضينا. Last line. Beautiful. Who wants to try saying it? I promised you I'd let you go this time.
Ipso, ipsoti, ipsoti in a, ipsoti in ada, ipsoti in adam, ipsoti in adam pin, ipsoti in adam pinyo, ipsoti in adam pinyot, ot, yot, in yot, pinyot, dam pinyot, adam pinyot, in Adam Penyot, ipsoti in Adam Penyot.
Beautiful. Please clap for him. You want to try? Huh?
I can't see the screen, so.
Yeah. You can come as close as you need to. No problem.
Absoti, and
Stop.
Absoti and a, Absoti and da, Absoti and Adam, Absoti penna, and Adam pen, Absoti and Adam pen o, Absoti and Adam pen ot, yot, and ot, penyot, da penyot, Adam penyot, and Adam penyot, Epsoti and Adam Penyot.
Beautiful. Thank you. What's your name? Bishoy. Thank you, Bishoy. Who else wants to try? Who else wants to try? I have my same hands. Do I have any new hands? Okay. We're going to do 1, 2, and 3. So if you guys, 1, Sam, then 2, then 3. Okay. Quick. But don't run. Don't run. Guys, please stop talking.
Episode now, episode N. Episode N, episode N la, N da, episode N Adam, episode N Adam pen, episode Emma N Adam penio, episode N Adam peniot, iot, eniot, peniot, lam. Adam peniot, and Adam peniot, episode and Adam peniot.
Very good. Please clap for him.
Epsoti in a, Epsoti in ada, Epsoti in Adam, Epsoti in Adam pen, Epsoti in Adam penyo, Epsoti in Adam penyot.
Why is there talking? Why is there talking? I'm going to ask you, if they're talking, please ask them to leave. I can't hear him and he's right next to me. If you are here to talk, this is like the 10th time I'm asking. This is the last time I'm asking. The next time we're just going to stand up to pray and leave. If you are here to talk to your friends, I'm not going to stop you. Please leave. Do not interrupt a pen lesson. People are here to learn how to glorify and speak in our language. Coptic, we're the Coptic Orthodox Christians, and we don't know how to read Coptic. If you're not here to learn and to enrich your culture, that's okay. I'm not going to force anyone. Please step outside. That is the last time I'm going to ask. Politely. Next time, Fun can politely escort you, or we're just going to stop, and we're going to pray and leave. Stop talking in between. That is not free time. I cannot hear them. They're right next to me. Please continue. I'm sorry.
Ot, yot, inyot, penyot, Dam Benyot, Adam Benyot, in Adam Benyot, Epsoti in Adam Benyot.
Thank you. Next person.
Ipsoti and da, in a, Ipsoti and ada, Ipsoti and adam, Ipsoti and adam ben, Ipsoti and adam ben yo, Ipsoti and adam ben yot, ot, iot and yot ben yot, dam ben yot, adam ben yot, and adam ben yot, and soti and adam ben yot.
How do we say the top left-hand side? I love having a boon in class. Love having a boon in class. That's when everyone all of a sudden is like, I'm going to be unahtirim nafsi. All right. Top left-hand side. Ethma. Next line. We're adding on the epsilon, but the epsilon is after an A. How do we say it after an A? It's a V. So how do we say the second line? Ethmav. Ethmav. Because the epsilon is a V. It's after an A. Next line. How do we say that? We're adding on the M with the jinkim on top. Ethmav M. Next line. We're adding on the P and the yota. How do we say that? Very good. Next line. We're adding on the M sound and the A. How do we say that? One more time. Nimna shwaya fdi. MP ma? I know, that's why I wanted them to. Don't cheat with them, Abuna. Stop it. How do we say that line? Ethmav MP ma. Next line, we're adding on another M with a jinkim on top. How do we say that line? Ethmav M P ma M. Beautiful. Next line, we're adding on the F sound and the O sound. How do we say that? M full. Very good. Next line, we're adding on what letter? T. Or the T sound, sorry. How do we say that last line? Very good. Ethmav, M, P, ma, M, fot. Top right-hand side. How do we say that first line? Who said that? How do we say that top line? How do we say that? You're saying the F sound, the O sound, and the T sound. How do you say that together? How do we say it? I can't hear you. Fot. Very good. Next line. How do we say that? M fot. Very good. Next line. Ma M fot. Very good. Next line. P ma M fot. Please repeat. Very good. Next line. M P ma M fot. Next line. How do we say that? How do we say that epsilon again? V, exactly. So how do you read that line one more time? Next line. Last line. Who's going to say? The same hands. Do you want to try? Come. You want to try? Come on.
Etmav, Etmav, Etmav M, Etmav M P, Etmav M P ma, Etmav em pi ma em. Etma piv em fu. Etmav em pi ma em futi. Food em food. Ma em food. Pi ema em food. Em pi epma em food. Av em pi ma em food. Mav em pi ma em food. Tu mav et mav em pi ma em food.
Beautiful. Please clap for him. Anyone else want to try? New hands. Give me new hands. Hands that haven't already said. Kyle, come. Yeah. To be fair, you guys said more than her before you guys get upset with me.
إثما إثماف إثمائف إثما إم بي إثما إم بي ما إثما إم بي ما إم إثمي إثماف إم بي ما إمفو إثمي إثماف إم بي ما إمفت فت إمفت ما إمفت بي ما إمفت إم بي ما إمفت أف إم بي ما إمفت ماف إم بي ما إمفت إثماف إم بي ما إمفت.
Beautiful. Please clap for her. One more. Give me a new hand. One more person. Give me a new hand. Danny, you want to try? Why not? Anyone else want to try? One more person. One new hand. You want to try? You want to try? No? Stop. Come on, Sam. You know what? Actually, both of you say it together. Come, both of you. بس بالراحة احنا مش بنجري. It's not a race. Say it together like a beautiful choir. Read it together.
إثما إثماف إثماف إم إثماف إم بي إثماف إم بي ما إثماف إم بي ما إم إثماف إم بي ما إم فو إثماف إم بي ما إم فوت إم فوت ما إم فوت بي ما إم فوت إم بي ما إم فوت أف إم بي ما إم فوت ما إم بي ما إم فوت إثماف إم بي ما إم فوت.
Okay. We're going to just go into the lahn for this week and then we can be done, no problem. We finished the shesh, so we know shesh very well now, and we finished this half. So if you want, we can go into the hymn, or we can, however you want to do it. ندخل على الهيم. In English? Just this one? كلهم? Oh. بس الثلاثة. Okay. بس All right. We're going to stand up to pray, guys. Okay, so we're going to say these in English, and then we're going to say our Father. Do you want the mic or do you? Okay. Hail to you, Mary, the salvation of our father Adam. Hail to you, Mary, the mother of the refuge. Hail to you, Mary, the rejoicing of Eve. generations. Hail to you, Mary, the joy of Abel the just. The true Virgin. Hail to you, Mary, the salvation of Noah. Hail to you, Mary, the chaste and undefiled. Hail to you, Mary, the grace of Abraham. Hail to you, Mary, the unfading crown. Hail to you, Mary, the redemption of Saint Isaac. Hail to you, Mary, the mother of the holy.
And make us worthy, Lord, to pray thankfully and say, Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from the evil one. In Christ Jesus our Lord, thine the kingdom, power, glory, forever and ever. Amen.